Welcome to a live stream of Trading the Price. Today is September 17, 2018. It's 8 minutes till 7 on the West Coast. So taking a look at the ES, as you might have heard that the man have tried to win this trade war, I guess, huh? He imposed 10% tariff on $200 billion Chinese import, and saying that if China retaliate, then he will bump that up to 25% instead of 10%. So we'll see, But anyway, looking at the ES, initially ES sold off in the after hour, and you can see came down here at the low here, somewhere around 83.50, and then made a little bit of a run back up. So basically got in at this just couple tick above this high here. So we got a little thing going here at the 88.25, and we're going to play it back up, at least up at this point here, somewhere around the 94. All right, so that give us at least one R, and we might want to play it up the, who knows, right? Maybe get it back up to here, somewhere around the 17. So we'll see, but definitely we're going to see, could we get it back up at this pivot here. It broke this little bit of a short-term trend line, so we're just going to watch it for a couple minutes. After hours, it's not going to get that exciting or that active. So we're just going to, see what the heck is going on. Prices is bouncing up at this trend line here on a 4-hour chart here I have. So yeah, nothing magic about 4 hour. 1 hour, just want to get more data point into one screen here, one window here. Okay, so basically looking at the volume profile, I'm not too particularly interested in a different level, except to just eyeing the high volume zone and the low volume zone. So if we could get up get above this pivot here, probably at the 90.50, then we got this low volume area here, then probably pushes up to 93.50 quickly if it's gonna run back up, or either that, or we're gonna push us back down and kind of retest this high volume zone area again, and then eventually probably push it back down here. Then we probably will close out the position if we get below 28.83. So we'll see how this thing run. Going to scale out at 93.50, and then have some trailer go up and see how far it could run. So just going to leave this on for a minute or two, and then going to sign off, and then we'll come back if something has happened. So essentially I just got the just go to the screen here. I got the data here. There's a little bit of a longer term trend line on the daily chart, on the ES, and they're basically playing this shorter term trend up here. Okay, that's also this 4-hour chart here. Okay, and then I have a 5-minute chart here, basically for the the short term trade. Basically looking at the trend within the trend, right? Okay. So so basically looking at that. I also have another screen that I'm looking at that have the have a little bit have a tick chart going, so I get a little bit better read on the volume profile. But for now, this will do. Right? Basically looking at these high volume no, and these are basically composite. I believe I got a 15-day here. And then these are various multiple 180 days or something like that. So, but the key is not how many days, but it's long enough to capture, the trading activity of the time of interest. Okay, so I'm just kind of rambling on. There's not much there to really talk about. So, just want to put up the screen and let you take a look at what I'm watching. You see, got a little bit of a trend going. If you want to really be picky, then one probably could say, hey, there might be a little flag, you know, a bear flag might be setting up. We could say that. Okay, then if it break, it could go down. So, you know, anything is possible. It's just that you could sit here and watch and you know, be a spectator, or you put some money on the line and being a speculator. You know, but in either case, you know, nothing is for certain, right? It's a 50-50 proposition. We see a setup that we think is a high probability setup for the style that we trade, then we just take a stab at it, right? You know, so in the long run, then hopefully we get that positive edge and the positive expectancy, then we end up you know, having more money in account than when we started with. Okay, that's the name of the game. Alright, so probably we'll sign off for a while and then come back on later.